Hello YouTube, it's Eric, and in front of us today we have an assortment of PC parts. Our motherboard is just a simple ASUS office motherboard that I pulled out of a just simple ASUS desktop that I purchased on Facebook Marketplace. Inside of it we have the i5 7400 or 7500. Anyway, it's in there. Also, we have 16 gigs of SK Hynix RAM. Yeah, it's two different 8 gig sticks, but they are basically the same stick. They do seem to function alongside each other well, so I'll keep it in there. So powering this build, we have an EVGA 500 watt, 80 plus, I guess that's a white 80 plus white rated power supply. It's got, it's not modular, it's got all the basic power supply hookups. Yeah, it should be enough to power the build that I have in mind. Also, I purchased off of Amazon a Timex or Timetech SSD. It is only 256 gigabytes. I mean, it was cheap, so I got it. It goes in the theme of the budget build. So also for the GPU, we're going to be using a GTX 1060. This is the 3 gig variant, and even though it is an older GPU, it is still capable of playing some of the maybe not some of the newest titles, but definitely esports and some not so new but not so old titles, I guess you could say. So for the case, what we're going to do is I picked up this micro, or this yeah, I guess it's like a micro ATX case, just a deep cool. I think I got this for like 15 bucks off of Facebook Marketplace. I think it's going to house the motherboard, GPU, power supply, what have you, quite well. Yeah, so with all that said, let's see if these parts work. What I like to do first is I like to just kind of test them as I have the motherboard laid out in front of me, and just instead of going through the trouble of building the whole computer and you later find out that you have a faulty motherboard and you just wasted your time building it. Anyway, onward. I'll see you guys in the next clip. Okay, so we have everything hooked up, and it posed to the monitor with absolutely no issues. Yeah, so I feel quite confident to go forward with this build. I can't stress enough how much of a time saver it is to test your parts like this before you proceed fully with your build. But I'm going to stop telling you how to live your life. I didn't bother hooking up the SSD at this time. I have a little bit of inside baseball that it already works, so we're good to go with that. And yeah, other than that, we're going to fire up the old case, and we'll catch you in the next clip. All right, folks, so we are running Heaven Benchmark. As you can see, we are getting roughly around 90 to over 100 frames per second at some points, which is, good. I'm happy with that. Heaven Benchmark doesn't seem to be the most demanding benchmark to use out there, but why I personally like it, it is a good decent amount of load to put your components through, and it will tell you if everything is working properly. So that's kind of why I like to use it. So let's move on to something a little bit more demanding and something that this computer is most likely going to be used for. Stay with me. Well, would you have a look at that, YouTube? We built a PC that can play Fortnite. It's averaging around 50 to 60 frames per second on performance mode, with a few dips down into the 30s whenever we are, descending down to the map. But it does smooth out quite significantly once we reach the ground. As you can see, it's already kind of balancing out. You could probably push this a little bit higher with the graphic settings, but if you wanted to do any sort of competitive competitive play, I would maybe keep it around the medium performance mode. But yeah, we built a PC that can play Fortnite comfortably. I've already played a couple rounds on it before, and I did quite well. So yeah, minimal hiccups once you're actually on the ground playing it. So overall, I think this is a decent build. Like I said, we're using older parts, but as you can see, it's running Fortnite quite, playably, which is, all that anyone that is going to be buying this PC can hope for the price that they're going to be buying it at. They're going to be getting a pretty good deal. Alright, well, if you made it this far into the video, don't forget to like, maybe subscribe, dislike, roast me in the comments section if you want, and we'll see you in the next one.